Um, so everyone, good day. My name is Rejoice Kosi Anerobi, and I'll be taking you again today on the live. I'm so sorry for the last minute change in everything, but yes, we are going to start the class anyways. And those people who were unable to meet up with the class, they can actually come back later and watch the class. So today, what am I going to be talking about? We're also going to be doing HTML, but part two of HTML. So this is going to be not advanced, but still the introductory part of HTML. So just a minute and I'll open the Visual Studio Code here and then we'll continue from where we stop. So yesterday I taught you how to put a doc type, how to write a comment, how to write paragraph, how to use images. And today we are going to be going, and I also know how to put images. I also told you what HTML is. I explained what the header is. I explained what the body is used for. I also taught you how to use H1 to H6. And now today we are going to be using how I will teaching you how to use break. And that's not all. That break is when you write something and you want the writer to have like a break on the website. And secondly, I'll be teaching you how to different kind of editing. I'll be teaching you like basic HTML stuff. So we're going to start and then I'll also teach you how to watch. I taught you linked yesterday, how to include link in your web page. So today I'll also teach you um, how to set, if I include the setting of the link and the image, it will become CSS. So I'm not going to start CSS today. So I'll just teach you like normal elements of HTML, how to use the different element of HTML and how to use like the attributes of HTML. So now just give me a minute to open the Visual Studio. Yes, I also forgot that yesterday I taught you how to use ordered lists and unordered lists. And I taught you how to use ordered lists and unordered lists. I taught you how to use links. So today we're going to go further on how to use break in a sentence. So remember that we have the paragraph here, so we're going to write another paragraph again. Remember, when you want to use paragraph in a sentence, you use P tag. And then today we're going to start with hello world. Hello world. Today is the second class of HTML and we are going to learn how to use the different elements elements of HTML. So now if you want to use the break in a sentence, but before I show you how to use this break, I am going to share my screen with you so you can see everything that I've written in the screen. So 1 minute and I'll do that. So I'm going to go here so you can actually have a full reduce this a bit. So guys, you can see what I've written. I'm going to open the page now on, I'm going to open the page now on the other side of the screen so we can actually see what we're actually working on. So let's see, let's open. So I'm going to stop sharing and share the other side of the window so you can actually see what I'm doing. So over here, I actually wrote, this is what I wrote yesterday, and then this is what I wrote now. So in order for this sentence to have like a break, I'm going to use the BR tag, that's the break tag. So over here, I'm going to stop sharing again and share the screen for the BR tag for the Visual Studio Code. Sorry, this is okay. This is the file. Stop sharing. 1 minute. Share Windows. Uh, so this is our code. And I'm sharing this. So here I want to put hello, this is our first HTML class. I want to put like a full stop here and I want to use the BR tag. So I'll go ahead and use the BR. So you can see that this is the break tag. And then we're going to use like the Control S. And we're going to come over here. Minutes. So this BR is not going to have like any effect on the work. So, but on the other hand, we are also actually going to use the B tag to actually make the work look um, bold. We're going to italicize some part of the work and we are going to make some part of the work look bold. So now here, if we want to make this particular text here look bold, we are going to use B here. And then maybe we copy, let's write something in the middle. Welcome once again. So you can see that we've used the word welcome once again. And when I stop sharing, and I share the other part of the screen to you, you are going to see that where we wrote, I'm going to welcome once again, you can see here that this is actually bold compared to the other write up. So another stuff again that I'm going to teach you aside how to use like the B tag. Another stuff again that I'm going to teach is how to use Another stuff again I'm going to teach is how to use the I tag. What is the I tag used for? The I tag is used to italicize when you want to um, italicize some part of your write-up. Maybe you want somebody to know that that part of your write-up is very, very important. So now I'm going to make sure that I italicize the first part of this word here. Over here, I want to italicize today. So I'm going to use the I tag here. And then I'm going to just copy today from here, Control C. And I'm going to paste it over here. And now we're going to stop sharing again and share the other side of the screen. We're going to share the other side of the screen so that you can see that this part was also italicized. So you can see here that today was italicized. So when do you use the I tag and the B tag? When you want people to take note of anything that you are writing on your write-up. For example, this part is very bold and you want people to, you want to pass across a message on your website or anything, and you want people to look at the letters, the alphabet or the writing that you wrote that are kind of different. That's when we use the B tag and the italic tag. You know, you actually use this whenever you're actually writing something on your notebook, your web book, or anything. Another thing again that we can actually use is the M tag, EM, to emphasize text. We can use the mark tag. We can use the small tag to make a text small. We can use the DEL tag to delete a text. We can use a sub tag to subscribe a text. So I'm just saying this now because I'm actually going to show you how to use it. And we can also use a strong tag to make a text look very strong. So I'm going to stop sharing now and show you example of what I am saying, because you know you don't just say it, you give example also so that people can understand what you're doing. I just hope you are following along. And if you have any question, you can actually write on the chat. So over here, I'm going to make another paragraph again. And here I'm going to make an apology. I am so sorry for changing the time today. An emergency came up, so I had to attend to it. And I also don't want to disappoint my K.R.A coders. So I'm going to put an S here. So now you can see that I've made another paragraph again. So maybe I want to emphasize on an emergency came up so that people can actually see that there was really an emergency. So I'm going to use the strong tag here, and I'm going to copy the word an emergency. No, I'm going to delete this strong because I think I kept it at the wrong side of the, so I'll just delete this. So I'll put the strong tag here, and I'm going to copy the word an emergency. Control C. I'm going to place it here so that people can see that there was really an emergency for me to change the class to this time of the day. Oh, so you can't see my screen. Sorry. I'm going to zoom out a bit. 1 minute. I'm going to zoom out a bit. Sorry, guys. 1 minute. Okay. Hey, so guys, can you see the screen now? If you can see the screen, please write on the chat that I can see the screen, because the write-up I was doing was actually long. So I'm going to repeat myself a bit so that everybody can understand. If you can see this, okay, perfect. So now I actually discussed 3 things here: how to use I. If you take an emphasis on where I wrote I, you are going to see that here is used for italicizing a word. And when do we use this kind of write-up? If you are writing in English and you are using I, it means that you are trying to emphasize that that word is important and let people see it. So you can either italicize it or you can make it bold. So you use B here to actually make your work bold. So if I switch to the other side of the website, you're going to see that wherever I use bold, take note, the name of the word I use here was welcome once again for bold. And then the name of the word I use, the write-up of the word I use here was today for italicized, or the alphabet that you're using to be actually strong. So an emergency today. That's why I switched the time from 11 p.m. Nigerian time and 6 p.m. Canadian time, 7 p.m. Brazilian time to 3 p.m. Canadian time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, and 4 p.m. Brazilian time. So I am emphasizing on the word an emergency. So in that way, I make sure that if I'm creating my website to pass across this information, I am using the word strong so that in all the write-up, that word strong will catch the eyes of the viewer or catch the eyes of the people that are actually watching or visiting the website. So in order for me to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share my screen again. So this is the window over here. So I'm going to reload this. You can see that over here, the word an emergency is bold, is very strong. And the word welcome once again is bold. And the word today is italicized. So I'm going to zoom in so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Emergency, welcome once again, and today. So you can see, guys, if you have any question concerning what I'm saying right now, you can actually write on the chat so I can answer those questions before I move forward. So I'm going to stop sharing now. One thing again, I just want you to know is that for both italicizing and sorry, for both strong and bold, they're actually used for the same thing. They're actually used for the same thing. So whenever you can either decide to use strong or you can decide to use bold, is your choice. So now I'm going to share back the window again so we can continue from where we stopped. So the next thing that I'm going to teach you over here is how to use the EM tag. So we use the EM tag when we want to emphasize on something. So now I'm going to still go on maybe had to attend to. So I want people to know that I had to attend to some kind of problem. So I'll come over here and use the EM tag and I'm going to copy the word had to attend to, Control C, and place it over here. Delete this part so we don't have like a duplicate. So take notes of how to attend to. And then another word again that I wanted to teach you is to make some words small. So maybe the word is like not really important, or I want to make the word like catchy to you. I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. So while I've made welcome once again here bold, I can come here to say we are going to and use the word small here and use the tag, sorry, the tag small here and put the word we are going to, Control C, delete, Control V. So now we're going to stop sharing again to see the changes that we've made. I'm going to share the website again that we are creating with you so you can actually see the changes that we have made over here. So this is it. When we load the page once again, we are going to see that we are going to become small because we use a small tag, and had to attend to became italicized because you can either use the word I or EM. It became italicized because we want people to pay attention to what we had to do or what we had to attend to. So another word again that I'm going to start teaching for now is I'll share the screen back again. HTML. 1 minute. Uh, so yeah, sorry, I had a call in between, but now I just had to send a message to it. So another word again that we are going to use right now is maybe we want to make a write-up or a web page or something, a particular set of write-up that we want to temporarily in our code. We don't just want to write it out, but we want to make sure that it's not reflecting on the website. So we can use the delete tag. So the delete tag is used as del. So now I'm going to try and write something that is not really relevant that I want to actually delete. So over here, where's my Visual Studio Code? Over here, I'm going to write delete for I am so sorry, del. So I use the delete tag and I put, yes, you are very fine. So I don't want this word to disappear from my write-up because I feel like I might use it later on, but I don't still want it to show on my website. I can stop sharing and share my website with you. On my code is actually there, but on my write-up, it's not there. Sorry, on my code is actually there, but on my website is actually not there. So when I load the page, you are going to see that, look, this part of the work is not important. It crossed a line over it. But if I don't want to see it totally anymore, I can just scrap it away. But this delete tag is telling you that pay least attention to this stuff because it is not important. So that's it for now. So we are going to move from this part. I'm going to share my screen again with you, move to the next set of what I'm going to be teaching today. Um, so from here, the next thing that we're going to teach you is how to make quotation with HTML. When you're writing a text, how do you want to quote it to make sure that people are seeing whatever you are doing? So over here, we're going to use the word block quotes. So block quotes is used to quote some section. Maybe you want to write a very important message quoted by maybe Chimamanda Adichie, any popular actor or actress. Any popular actor or actress. So you want to use it. So this way, 1 minute, I have to respond. This is an emergency. So now, okay. Now, any popular quote or any popular word, we can actually use the block quote. So now I'm going to go online and find a quote by Martin Luther King. So we can just use the block quotes there so you can actually see a quote by Martin Luther King. Okay, so I found this quote: darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. So I'm going to be copying this quote and I'll be putting it in another, I'm going to be putting it in between our text over here, or maybe I'll just create another paragraph. So let's create another paragraph. Over here, we create another P tag. So over here, we create another P tag, and we're going to put Martin Luther King's quotes. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. So I'm going to take out this, and I'm going to use our block quote over here so that people can see that this is a quote. Block quotes, can you see? So I'm going to copy and paste that here in between it, and then after the block quote, after the block quote, I'm just going to bring this down so that people can see what we are writing. I'm going to take this off. After the block quote, I'm just going to continue writing. Yes, this website is being built and taught to the kings and queen watching this live right now. So now, guys, I have written something in a block quote because I want that part to be quoted and seen. And I've also written something in the same paragraph. So let's see how it appears on the website. Let's see how it appears on the website. So if you are following me, please write yes, I am following you, so I understand that yes, people are actually watching. So I'm going to share over here. Share this. Okay. I'm going to share this window again. So I'm going to scroll. So guys, you can see that Martin Luther King stuff was being quoted in a blog format, but the write-up still continue from the beginning. But because this is a quote, it didn't start from the beginning. So maybe if I had more than one line quote, I had like 10 line quotes. Let me put more of this Martin Luther King's quote again and again and again so that people can see what I'm talking about. So if we have this, like more of this, you're going to see what the quotes looks like. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Come down. So let's see what it looks like on the website. When we come over here, you can see that only the quotes is in a block format, and then the write-up that we still have in the same paragraph continues from the beginning. So this block quote states that this is a quote. So even if you're writing a website for people who want to read, like a reading website, it shows people that this is actually a quote. I hope that everyone is paying attention and they're understanding what I'm trying to say over here. So now over the next thing I'm going to teach you, I wanted to teach you comments right now, but I already taught comments already yesterday. I wanted to teach title right now, but I've actually taught title yesterday. And I've taught links, I've taught images. So tomorrow I'm going to teach you how to use favicon tables, and how to use division, and how to make an ID, and how to make different classes whenever you're writing like an HTML, sorry, a HTML file. So thank you so much for watching today. I'm sorry for taking your time. I'm sorry for making the class an impromptu one, but I'm grateful for those who were able to attend. And take note for tomorrow, we are going to be teaching more of favicon, HTML, and favicon in HTML, how to create table in HTML. And yes, you'll be learning how to create table in HTML. You'll be learning how to make like a form using HTML. So if you have any question, I'm going to stay like 3 more minutes to listen to, or write your question on the comment section, and I'll be there to like respond to them before we end the live. Sorry for the impromptu notice. Tomorrow is not going to be like that. We are going to maintain our time of 11 p.m. tomorrow by Nigerian time, 6 p.m. Canadian time, and 7 p.m. Brazilian time. So sorry for the impromptu notice. I am very sorry for that. Any question? If you have no question for the day, then I'm going to say thank you so much for attending the live today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.